Hi, I'm Neil and this is 12 Green Bottles TV, and today I want to talk to you about wine tasting. So, how do you taste wine? Well, it's really not that complicated. The first thing you need to do is get some wine. Can I have some wine, please? Here's my able assistant. Not white, we'll have red. Can I have some red wine? Red wine. Open the bottle. Fairly uncomplicated. If any of you have got one of these waiter's corkscrews, they're brilliant because what you can do is use it to nice and cleanly remove the foil. And then if you get into trouble with the cork, you can basically rescue yourself. So I'm going to try not to get in trouble with the cork because obviously I'm making a TV program about wine tasting. And there we go, nice cork comes out of the bottle. Today I'm going to be tasting a lovely Beaujolais from France. Beaujolais is made with the Gamay grape and it's really easy drinking. So when we're tasting wine, let's have a look at the glass first. What we need to do is to find a glass which is going to hold the aromas from the wine, because when this wine goes into the glass, the aromas are just going to burst out, hopefully. And if we've got a tulip-shaped glass, all of the aromas are going to get stuck inside the glass, which is what we're looking for. So we pour a measure of wine. We don't want to fill the glass all the way up to the top. It's not a competition. We're not trying to glug it back. What we want to do is taste the wine. And the first thing that we need to do is to wake it up. So we'll give it a little swirl in the glass. Now, just a point of order here, what you don't want to do is swirl the wine out all over your shirt, because that'll just make you look like a complete idiot. And we don't want to look like idiots, unless we're making a TV program, of course. Anyway, we swirl the wine like this, and what we're doing is waking it up. And all of the aromas that we've got in the wine are going to burst out into this glass. And when we take a sniff of the wine, we're going to be able to smell them all. And that's exactly what we want to do. So let's have a sniff now. And what we can smell in that beautiful Beaujolais wine is lovely raspberries and cherries and strawberries, just absolutely bursting with them. It's such a delicious, flavoursome wine. Perfect with your turkey at Christmas, by the way. Anyway, the next stage is to take a taste of the wine. We've had a sniff, so we know what the aromas are like. And of course, we're expecting the flavours to be the same. So let's have a sip of the wine. And when we sip the wine, the first thing we'll do is just let it rest on our palate. And I made that noise when I tasted the wine there, that sort of funny sounding noise that you see all the posh people when they taste wine make. And basically what I was doing was waking the wine up on my tongue, because in order to get the flavours onto my tongue, I need to pass a bit of air through the wine. You don't have to do that. It's not essential. It's not compulsory, but it does help to get you to get the flavours onto your tongue. And that's what you want to do when you're tasting a fantastic glass of wine like this. And I can tell you that I've got very similar flavours to the aromas that I found in the glass. And basically that's it. It's as simple as that. It's not complicated. We don't need to make a big thing of it, really. A lot of people get really uppity and posh about tasting wine. Not necessary. Basically, it's there to be enjoyed. Smell the wine. Make sure you've got the right glass, of course. Wake it up. Smell. Taste. Air over the wine on your tongue and get the flavours. In the next video, what I'll be doing is talking about how we recognise those flavours. There are a few neat tricks that you can learn, and I'll hope to teach you them then. Cheers!